My name is Brian Moody. Moody Farms is our operation. We're in Auburn, Nebraska. We're kind of a mid-sized farm for around here. Corn and soybean rotation is what we do. We needed to solve with our operation were the slip, compaction, and the ride quality. I also had some splitting issues with my Firestones going down the middle on my front duals, and I've only had 2,000 hours on the tractor itself. With compaction, you could see every mark where the tractor went back and forth through the field. We just switched this spring to the LSWs. It kind of speaks for itself as far as performance. You just kind of let the performance do the talking, I guess you'd say, for the LSWs. I just chose the bigger size tire because I plant with this tractor and I want to have as light a footprint as possible, period. I think my dad just kind of shook his head because he is kind of the old school farmer, and he looked at it like, well, if these don't work, we're putting the other ones right back on. His first time in the tractor, we had it serviced out at John Deere, and he was heading home from John Deere with it, and he drove it out here to the equipment shed, and that was the first time that he's ever really kind of voiced his agreeance with something that I kind of made the decision on. As far as he was like, that's the best riding tractor going down the road I think I've ever been in. So it was pretty nice to hear him say that. The LSWs definitely provided a superior ride quality going down the road. It's kind of an optical illusion. If you actually put a tape measure to it, it's actually narrower by a considerable amount than my 710 duals are. It's solving our compaction problem going through the field. It was amazing to go out there and see where you'd work the ground. And as the planter's going through the field, you walk back there and you can kick the dirt and it's still as loose almost as what, the rest of it is across the rest of the planter width. With the skinnier tires, you're more apt to push too, and your front tires sliding, in your turns and whatever else, and these don't slide. You just turn the wheel and they turn. People would think that it would berm the dirt really bad when you take a sharp turn with it, and it doesn't. The LSWs, they left absolutely no track going through the field. And so the only place you could see where we've even been was just by where the planter's been. I guess you'd say the surprise benefit of it was the stability of the tractor. Definitely, operator comfort is key. To be perfectly honest, I think the ride quality of the LSWs is a little bit better, and the stability on the steep side hills is definitely better than running with the 710 duals. They're amazing in wet soils. It floats so good that you get into spots and your planter starts sinking and you didn't know that you were into that wet of soil. When I owned a tractor, the first, probably 10 or 15, until you got to about 15 mile an hour and up, it vibrates you to death and just beat you to death. And and the road speed on tracks is so slow. No way. The 1400 46s are just crazy better. There's no way I'd ever go back to a dualed tractor. It's no comparison whatsoever. It solved the roadability issues, it solved my compaction issues, and it definitely solved the ride quality issues. I mean, it's like riding a Cadillac when you're in that tractor. Once I've run the LSWs, I won't go back to a dual tire, period.